This day in 1923, the Olympics the thing. Archived newspaper article. Before planes whisked people around the world in a day, travelers sailed to their destinations on large ocean liners. Shipping companies such as the Cunard Line and the White Star Line competed with each other to build the largest, most luxurious ships. Today, the Times Archives presents a 1923 feature article about one of the most glamorous of all seagoing vessels, the Olympic. London, June 24, 1923. As the White Star Liner, Olympic, shoved off from New York last Monday, I stood on its giant deck and gazed at the open sea. I've traveled on big ships before, but never one quite so big. I felt small on its sprawling decks, and a bit in awe of the vessel's size. I stood quietly. The enigma of the ocean and the equally mysterious grandeur of the gigantic boat surrounded me. For a time, the Olympic was the largest ocean liner in the world. She was matched once by her sister ship, the doomed Titanic. The Olympic has been plying the seas since her maiden voyage in 1910. In World War I, she entered military service. She transported troops about the Atlantic. Incredibly, the Olympic was the only merchant vessel to sink an enemy warship during the war. She rammed a German submarine, the U-103, and sent it underwater for good. That was 5 years ago, in the spring of 1918. Today on the Olympic, the war is ancient history. Happy passengers wander the ship. Linger in one spot, and you may be waylaid by a passenger who wants a partner for a game of that great racket sport, squash, or for shuffleboard. There's a great diversity of food, with English, French, and American cuisine on the menu. A variety of beverages is also available for guests to slake their summer thirsts. Open-air settings provide the illusion of relaxing at a Mediterranean cafe. At every turn, there's another surprise, another lounge, another entertainment. I've made several trips between the library and the swimming pool, and I've vowed to visit the gym before we get to England. I'm sure I will, just as soon as that infuriating fellow with the squash racket stops irritating me and sits down for a bite to eat. Perhaps he'll trot off somewhere to gloat about his latest score. The Turkish baths are a favorite stop for many guests. This area has rooms of the most fantastic decoration. They are decked out from top to bottom. The floors and walls are dressed in colorful tiles. The decoration is so fine and abundant that any more would have been gilding the lily. What sage was it who knew to stop at this perfection? Each day I am motivated to return to the baths. All cares seem to wither away under the barrage of care and attention the attendants shower upon visitors there. If I could make it my vocation to wander the earth on ships like this, I'd queue up for the job without a moment's hesitation. But obligation restricts the choices we make. My life's work lies ashore. Tomorrow we'll arrive in Southampton, England. I'll tend to my business there and look forward to the return trip to New York. Then it's back to the usual routine. For the time being, I'm happy to report the sun is setting, the squash rackets are tucked away, and all's well on the Olympic.